shoulders with people who had millions of dollars.
Hey.
You saw how they lived. The kind of manager.
Hey, oh crap.
I wish I had.
Kind of dark in here. Hold on. And probably noisy. Let's do this. She's got her TV going. I got lights going. Oh, stretch. Oh, crap. That's bright. Damn. So, don't ask me how I got back into this account. Hey, it's Hig. Just so y'all know. Cheers, fuckers. God, I don't know how many years it's been. I just trying to figure out how to log back into this crap. Somewhat figured it out, but and for anybody that's gotten a message from Drunken White Trash, yeah, that was me. So, update. This is all I'm doing, just an update. I'm tired. I'm sore. I'm always fucking sore. Oh, man. It raises my blood pressure. That's why I got these motherfuckers. I take blood pressure medicine now. And, yeah, I called Brother Jerry Moore not too long ago, and kind of told him some of what's been going on with me. Everybody knows I had that big old house and big old yard, and I gave it away. Finally, he got a loan and bought it, so I didn't get anything out of any of it because basically he gave me the money to move to out of state to Indiana. That's about when I stopped doing videos because I got out there and I moved in with the girl I moved in with and her little daughter, and posted a couple of videos, and I was real happy for about 3 years. And then she kicked me out because somebody who shall remain nameless was contacting me, and I contacted back, and one thing led to another, and I got kicked out. Ended up moving into, and now here in Virginia, it's a meth house. There in Indiana, oh no, here in Virginia, it's a crack house. Out there, meth house. Meth. It was huge out there. Man, I had a great job. I was making good money. But since I spent all my money on her and her kid, I didn't save anything. Didn't think I needed to. So she kicked me out, and I ended up in this place for $150 a week, supposedly furnished, because, well, of course, I didn't have furniture. Oh, she got all my power tools and, well, much everything. So I move into this place. When I move in, they're still painting the room. Don't ask me why. And the woman painting the room says, I know all the best hiding places if you need to hide anything. All you got to do is pull that wall. Come to find out, she was pretty cool. Did you realize drug addicts are pretty awesome unless they think you're trying to take their drugs? Oh, they get irate then. Now this place, case in point. Now the rooms in this place, the prices depended. Do you have your own bathroom or a community bathroom? I, I voted for my own bathroom, so that was my 150 a month for my own bathroom. The only problem with my own bathroom was the fact that it was connected to the room next door, which was also their own bathroom. So I had to share with the couple next door. Sometimes I kind of didn't mind because apparently she was a meth head that was screwing everybody around, including the landlord. But the landlord didn't know. He thought he was exclusive. Oh, believe me, because I got the rundown when, well, the rooms didn't shut, and you couldn't lock them from the inside or anything. So to keep my neighbors from walking into my room or accidentally walking in on somebody else, I personally bought little chain, little chain doohickey locks, just so when if you go to push the door open, you don't accidentally open the door while they're taking a dump, taking a shower, whatever. Well, while I'm installing these, and I even did it so just in case it accidentally got left on, you could just like put your finger in and lift the chain. The chain was just like a courtesy, like, oh shit, sorry. No, while putting the chains on, this woman literally came and going, you ain't locking me out of this room and you ain't doing nothing. Now, the woman that was painting my room that worked there, her son, she comes yelling, screaming, throwing shit, grabs the woman's son, and then she starts going off. And this was a big bitch, meth head, but oh man, because I even told him some of the things I walked into, which is one of the reasons I fixed the doors so they shut. I bought the shit and fixed the chains so you don't accidentally walk in on people. Because I had to go to the bathroom, didn't hear anybody in there. I tapped on the door, I don't hear anything. I walked into the bathroom and their door is wide open. Well, her door, I'm sorry. It was a they at the time. And all I hear is, oh, what was that? Oh, yeah, choke on that or something. And I just kind of reach in because the door swung open into the room. I reach in to close the door, and all I can say is there's stuff going on. So I shut the damn door and masturbated later, but that's beside the point. Um, that's when I told the landlord, and apparently the landlord got all pissed off because apparently he'd been screwing her. That's how she paid her rent. Uh, One thing led to another. She got kicked out. Everything went good. And then I finally decided, you know what? I want a room to myself. Now, at this point, of course, I'm single. While I was up there, there was this don't judge me, my dick does not discriminate. It was like 70-year-old woman with an oxygen tank. I used to sit. Like I said, don't judge me. Old women need loving too. But she used to sit outside with her oxygen tank, watching everybody and everything go by. And I invited her up one day, and all All of a sudden, she pops out of the blue. I love fucking, well, oral, orally gratifying other individuals. And nobody looking, hey. The scary part, she told me she had not been with a man in 17 years. This one was like 70 with an oxygen tank. And I believed her because it was like peace asshole, Vienna sausage. Where's the Crisco? Telling you, any woman I've been with. Well, first one was a 30-year-old. Yeah, she was a meth head. Apparently a sex addict. And I used to work with her, but she got fired. She was cute too. Got pictures. Got pictures and video of the 7-year-old. This one was 30. Oh, man. And no teeth. She was, once again, meth head. But, man. But violent. Because I remember working with her. Now, where I was working, we were slinging boxes that weighed anywhere from 30 pounds to 100 pounds. And she slung them like anybody else. She came in with a broken hand and was still slinging fucking boxes. Everybody, how she broke her hand? On her boyfriend's face. Oh, you, yeah. What did I do? Twice. The first time, and she sent me pictures and influenced me to come back the second time. And then, well, I had back issues and she got kicked out of where she was living and told me, don't tell anybody at work about this because I still got friends there. And I was like, yes, ma'am. This bitch was slinging boxes just like I could. And she broke her hand on her boyfriend's face. When I got there, I didn't bother to ask where the boyfriend was. Just saying. Like, hey. Oh. But yeah, I lived there. Then I talked to the landlord. Like, I'm like, look, I got your meth head girlfriend blowing people, kicking us out the bathroom, locking the doors, not letting us. The first one, yeah, because I put a chain on the door so you don't accidentally walk in on someone. Not locking anybody out, nothing like that. She locked and blocked the door so you couldn't get through. And I told the landlord, hey, I'm paying for this. What am I gonna do? I'm like, he's like, well, we can have somebody come in and get the door open. Yeah, and yeah, he was. And I was like, well, honestly, I can open the door. That's not a problem. I just don't want any problem from you or her about opening the door to get to my bathroom. He's like, well, if you can open the door, open the door. So I just kind of, I opened the door. She started screaming and yelling and Landlord started screaming and yelling back at her, and the next day, I don't know what the hell. Oh, he finally kicked her out. That was the time he kicked her out. I guess she hadn't paid enough rent. Another kid moved in. Younger guy bought him an ashtray. It was where this is one of those places where when you get out of rehab and prison, they kind of set you up and say, "Hey, this is where you go." Well, me, I got kicked out with no money, and I had good money coming in, but that's the bad thing about having money. The more you have, the more you spend. And of course, when you're living in a room this size, which is pretty much what it was. Actually, this is bigger. When they say it's furnished, meant an air mattress on the floor and a mini fridge. Just, hey, what do you know? What they don't mention are the bugs and the meth heads, and yeah. I had a 3-ball hitch on my freaking Jeep. You know how much that motherfucker cost me? Had it there locked for years until I took it out and put a rack to move to Indiana so I could take my grill, my roadkill roaster, which is still in Indiana. Oh yeah, I left. Like my grill, everything. I was given 3 days to get my shit and get out of that house. Actually, a day, because I was like, at least can I at least wait until little Collie gets home? So I mean, the little girl gets home, so I can say bye. She's like, no. So I packed what I could into my Jeep. At least when I moved there, I had a truck. I had to break down and get a Jeep because I had a back seat because I couldn't carry the kid around. She's not allowed to sit in the front, except when we drove right up the street to the gas station and got her favorite chicken. Oh man! And as far as a mule team 66, great guy, awesome guy. Haven't talked to him in years. At least he used to be. So I don't know if he's gone senile or anything like that. But as far as the growing the beard thing, 2 years cooch free. Yeah, that fucker's still growing. And I only started the beard about 3, 4 weeks. Yeah, about a month ago. But the only reason I did it is because I can't stand or walk. Oh shit! Oh, there's a chat thing on the side. Hey, heck, you gotta get it any way you can. If you got a tipper, with the, you got a tipper to break her leg. With the dude, you fucking perv. I have to tip nothing. No, it was man, and it was amazing. It was like I was bitching because the 3 years I was with her, out with the woman I was with, I'm not gonna say names, because I still Not even going there. Still wish, but and even her daughter, I loved her daughter to death. I what videos and pictures I had on the phone that I had then, because anybody that knows me knows I've never bought a phone. I've never bought a cell phone, never wanted a cell phone. Every one I've gotten from somebody else. The one that I was using at the time is the one that she bought me. So, in her words, so we can keep in touch. I'm like, okay. So, and I took videos on it, and I've got uh, the original cell phone. Now, y'all know what size cell phones are these days. They're like that and that. This thing was like this big, this big. I've got the few original videos, and a little me and her daughter went to the creek, walking down the wood trail. Uh, her chucking rocks in. Oh man, I mean, there's them at the riding roller coasters because I never went out and did public shit like that. But when you got a kid, you've got to, right? I don't like being around a lot of people, but I did it, and she got mad at me because you always look like you were so. Well, I'm around a lot of people. I smile because I was with you and her. I mean, I did, but like roller coasters and shit like that, people freak out. Some people are like, "Argh!" Me, I'm just. And she even made the comment because you know those ones that she, at the end, take a picture of you at the scariest moment. There's her little little her, and then Mama's in there smiling, and I'm sitting there literally just. I've never roller coasters don't scare me, and they don't excite me. The best thing about some of those trips were the ones I couldn't fit on because some of the safety harnesses, blah, 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 harnesses these days, they like come up between your legs and bump up against your legs, so your arms are completely free. They're just like strapping you in by your legs. They couldn't click them. Good thing about being tall, 6'5". They couldn't click. Oh, I'm so sorry. Y'all go ahead. Oh, waiting 3 hours to ride a freaking 30-second ride. Why? Bumper cars. Bumper cars were awesome. I love bumper cars and food. Give me a goddamn corn dog any day. I don't give a shit if anybody thinks Bill Engvall and he's a dork fish. Caught him on a corn dog. That's me. Fucking corn dog, pretzel, alcohol. What? That's another thing. Oh, I miss about Indiana. It's probably pissed some of the rednecks around here off, but to get beer, hell, go to CVS. Get liquor, hell, actually go to CVS. Liquor stores are more expensive. You want to buy liquor in Indiana, CVS. Just saying. Here in Virginia, got to go to the ABC store. You want beer here in Virginia? Go to 7-Eleven. It's cold right there in the fridge, right next to the Monsters and the Diet Pepsis. Right there. Already cold. Now, you can buy beer at CVS or pretty much any store open, but it's hot. You cannot buy cold beer in Indiana, except at the liquor store. Who makes up these stupid fucking rules? Seriously. I mean, I'm dead serious. I miss being able to bring up like guests, like we used to have a chat, like a chat panel. Let me guess, that shit ain't allowed anymore. If it is, I have no fucking clue how to do it. But yeah, so Virginia only buy liquor at liquor stores, and they close at like 9 o'clock. Cold beer, every 7-Eleven gas station. DJ, you rolling out, man. Well, it's good to hear from you, man. I finally got back into this channel, this page. Don't ask me how. I was blocked from it for just like my Facebook pages. Yeah. I'm not even looking back on the Facebook pages. I don't want to care. Yeah. No, that wasn't a slip. I don't want to care. Yeah. All right, DJ. I'll shout out you later. I was just seeing if anybody remembered old Hick Billy. Oh, guys, I miss the old live chats. I mean, Dooley and Grit Biscuit and fucking Kush. Fucking Kush. Oh, I miss Mountain Man. I miss all that. And trust me, if I could have it all back, I'd take it all back right now. Hell, if I could figure out how to work this shit, I might still do it. I only quit for one reason, because I was happy. For a long time, I was happy. And then what happens? I was there, 3 years? Gone for a year, then here. Come to find out, after I was gone, a year and a half later, she got married. Still trying to wrap my head around that and think about it, but I'm not going to. Shit happens, man. I was happy. She wasn't. Just remember the good times, right? I've got a few videos. She's got a few. And my grill, my fishing pole, the tackle box, bunch of my knives, my flashlight, my power tools. But that's beside the point. She got a bunch of shit out of it, and then in a year, I got to sleep with a 30-year-old nympho with no teeth. 70-year-old with huge boobs, huge. And then pops up this 24-year-old, little chunky girl. I don't know what she did, but she had an ankle bracelet on. So, what's that old saying? Don't ask, don't tell. Played around with her a lot. A lot. First one I gave my phone number to. Oh man. And that was just so she would message me before she came down because she lived in the same building. You know, and she would message me stupid little things like, "How would you like to sit around and have a conversation?" I was doing this and that and that and this. I'm like, "Why are you writing out this 5-page letter to me?" But she's like, "Well, I just wanted to come down and do this." I'm like, "Well, why don't you just say, hey, do you want to?" And everything would be great. She started doing that, and I was like, "Okay, sure." Because I thought at the time I had to pay per text. I'm like, I can't keep texting back and forth. Every time you message me, I've got to pay it. And it's like, so if you want to, don't give me a 3-page letter of what's going on. If you want to do what you want to do, just say, hey, do you want to, you know what? Where am I? Banned? I haven't been on here in 7 years. It says, do you want to fuck? Yes, sure. Come on down. I'm paying for text here, goddammit. Well, what happened was I woke up and I kind of started touching myself, and I don't need to hear all that. It was bad enough when she got there, and I had to hear about how she had 2 black boyfriends. You got 2 black boyfriends. Why the hell are you in here with me? You know what? I don't care. Just we'll do this and uh, so yeah, messed with her for a while. Got pictures and videos of that too. Um, but then everybody knows who. Uh, I ain't hide that. It's in all my videos who Montina was. She was having issues. She lost a leg from her diabetes and things. And then she fell and ended up in her kitchen floor for 2.5 days before anybody found her. I had nothing in Indiana except a great job and, well, sex. So I moved back to Virginia to help her out. Because I mean, her family will, of course, in dire circumstances, help her, but they're not going to move in and be here with her. And I mean, hell, she don't even listen to me when I do grocery store runs. Like, look, because if she falls, she can't get up, and she knows it. I know it. And at this point now, back when I first got here, yeah, I could have picked her up, not a problem. But I've started having my own little personal physical issues. Let's see, 78. I've had two back surgeries. I had one while I was still in Indiana. And then I had another one September of last year. It was a second fusion, which all my other ones were just a little cut on the back. Well, apparently, a second fusion connecting one to another is a lot more extensive. And once again, I'm going through issues. So from one cut in the back, I got two big cuts, two little cuts, and a small cut in my side where they had to open and basically fillet me open to connect the steel and all of that. Hey, fine. Woke up, hurt like hell, but dude, you just got ass raped and missed your ass. They fucking like tore your spine up. Well, after that, I sat in the recovery room for 2 days. They said it was a 1 day recovery. Well, I sat there for 2 days before they let me out. Hurt like hell, came home, got in bed. The next day, I could not move my leg. I mean, physically could not move my leg. It was just a limp thing hanging there. And not much better, but so I did that. I ended up going to the emergency room. The very next day, going to the emergency room, saying, hey, I just had this done. I can't move my leg. This doctor, who apparently is a co-doctor of, or a friend of my back doctor. Can you feel this? Yeah, I can feel it. Can you feel this? Yeah, I can feel it. Can you feel this? Yeah, I can feel it. I just can't fucking move it. Oh, well, he's okay. And they dismiss me. I physically cannot move my leg. Well, he can feel everything. He's good to go. Okay. So, I have a follow up with my back doctor, and he looks at his records and says, well, it says, you had no problems after surgery. Or right after surgery. Yes, I did. I went to the emergency room. That's why I scheduled this visit, because my follow up wasn't set up yet. That's why we scheduled this visit. I couldn't move my leg. I still have issues. And he's like, well, can you feel this? Yes, I can feel that. Can you feel this? Yes, I can feel that. Can you feel this? Yes, I can fucking feel that. I can't move my leg. After time, I've started. I can move it. The only problem is, you got 2 feet. One foot does this. The other one just kind of dangles there. It's just, hey, that's what happened. Hey, happy to see you. It's and it stays that way. So, according to him, well, you might have gotten some blood in your whatever. My leg goes from not working, starting to work, and now partially works. And the bad part is, so long story short, He sends me to a friend of his. He does this. Oh well, no. He he does this test to check the nerves. Apparently, so he takes this needle and sticks needles up and down both of my legs. Okay, and then this little mini cattle prod, dude, little mini cattle prod. It's a little electrical shock that goes up and down, and they pick spots and they put these little diode, the little circle things they put on you when they put those up and down your legs. And they freaking, between sticking needles up and down me, which apparently they drew blood. I didn't figure that out till I got up, but yeah, they do all that. And he's like, oh, well, according to what this says, you have a pinched nerve in your leg. So I come in here, I had back surgery. Don't walk, I'm in the bed. I come home, I lay down, I go to sleep, wake up, can't move my leg, and I got a pinched nerve in my leg. How the fuck did I pinch a nerve in my leg? So he schedules me to get seen by another doctor, a friend of his, for a second opinion. So I go over there and they start checking. Yeah, you got to push up. All right, now push down. All right. They do that with my foot, my leg, everything. Apparently, the weakness starts at my hip. And he says, this isn't your leg, this is your back. I figured that, but so uh, apparently got this condition called drop foot, which means my foot doesn't work. It's just a dangly chunk of meat down there that I've got to figure out how to lift and trim my toenails. But he sets me up with this place. He's like, oh, they'll fix everything. Yeah, fix this little bastard. Oh yeah, nice. Not quite sturdy, but I've kind of fixed it up a little bit. I put some more air holes in it because have you ever walked around with a chunk of plastic stuck to your leg? It's hot. And me, anything over 60 degrees, I'm sweating. I hate the heat. Stick a chunk of plastic against my skin 24 hours a day. Got them put the air holes in. They did the permanent strap on the top, which I like, comes in handy. They put a temporary strap on the bottom, which that came off. And I kind of Afro engineered this one. Need to make an appointment with them to see about if they can somehow do a permanent strap and a permanent strap. But yeah, I got to walk with this the rest of my life. As much as I hate it, I got to deal with it. But what I did do, because it's not just the fact that my foot drops, it's because also my leg is so weak that it gives out. And I found that out stepping off of a curb. I've got to go right foot first now. Just a curb, right? No. Apparently, if you step off on a curb on a leg that's only got half the strength, you tend to fall over. So I've got weakness. My knee can't hold my weight. And unless I learn how to lock it every time I walk, which I've learned how to do. So anytime I go out the house, I get that pretty bastard strapped on. And I told them I can't 24 hours wear that son of a bitch. I can't do it. Fine. If I'm going to the store, fine. I'll wear it when it's first thing when I get home. Oh, and top it all off, I lost my job because I was having so many issues. Lost my job. So I haven't worked since January, March of last year. Oh, wait. No. March. Yeah, March of last year, I think. I just remember it was March 26th when they said, because they decided, you know what, we're not going to take your doctor's notes anymore. And this was a union run plant. I transferred from Tyson Foods into Indiana. Union run, everything was great. I moved to this plant, and all of a sudden, fuck the rules. One union lady, the only time you see her anything is during your orientation. I'm the union representative. Well, I don't know what the fuck she's representing, but it sure as fuck ain't the union. So yeah, I had all my paperwork and well, yeah, we got that. But we're still gonna go with your dismissal. All right, thanks. So I went from April, March, April. I applied for uh, disability because I couldn't fucking walk. I applied for unemployment because I couldn't fucking work. Unemployment, they denied me because apparently somebody else had used my social security number. Yep, somebody used my social. So I couldn't apply for disability. Okay, got put under a fraud case. Year and a half later, still under a fraud case. Can't get disability. Unemployment. And they say, and every time I talk to somebody, I hear something different. One time it's, well, you still gotta look for a job at least so many times a week. I can't work. I can't walk. I can't do anything. Hell, sitting in this fucking seat. Oh, that's another story. All right. So, trying to do disability. Oh, yeah, I applied. And I was calling every week, and every time it was brave and wait. Oh, waiting for somebody to look over this, waiting for somebody to look over that, waiting for somebody to look over this. So, no income to this day. I'm like, I gotta do something. insurance. I could. You need to go to a doctor. With what? I got fired from my job or let go because I'm having these medical issues. I can't go to the doctor with my medical issues because I have no insurance. What am I supposed to do? Hmm. So, I tried unemployment, tried disability, still fighting with them because according to them, I'm sorry, this is a new issue, but according to disability, now here's the situation. I was working in Indiana. I had gone down to 207 pounds. I hadn't weighed that much since before I had pubic hairs. I was always a fat kid, always a big guy. I was 207 pounds and slinging hundreds of 70 to 100-pound boxes a day. Just stack, 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 stack. And just last winter, I've gone down to, I've gone up from 207 to 250. I bought a 50-pound bag of rock salt for the snow, and I struggled two-handed getting it out of the Jeep. Oh, and I've got a skin condition. I don't want to get me started on that. Still trying to figure that one out. Because if anybody, you see all the little red marks, it's where my skin lumps up and itches like a son of a bitch. But that's neither here nor there. Been to the doctor twice. Doctor says I need to see a dermatologist. My insurance says my doctor has to send me to a dermatologist. Oh man, doctors' business has become fucking ridiculous. Every doctor. It's mind boggling. How about this? This is the funny one. Went to a dentist. Well, let me go back. I was working. Well, lost my job. Trying to do everything. And somebody brought up Medicaid. I'm like, dude, I'm only 42. Okay. So I applied for Medicaid. Hey, I got insurance. That's why it took me from March until September till I finally, apparently, my back was fucked up again and got my surgery. My surgery fucked me up even more. Oh man, it was fucking ridiculous. Oh, Stephanie K. What's up, Stephanie? But yeah, I don't know what the hell to do. I've got chronic pain. My leg is half dead. There ain't enough alcohol in the world. Trust me. And that's the one I'm living with. She gets mad at me. I don't know she's moving. I heard her walker squeak. Honestly, the only reason I've grown my beard out, let's put it this way, I can't walk for more than maybe 20 minutes at a time, and that's if I'm moving and have something to hold on to, which is grocery shopping. I can't stand, literally, I cannot stand in one place for more than 5, maybe 10 minutes before I start fucking having to like hunch over because of pain. I can't sit in a chair. Oh, and this isn't even a freaking chair that I'm sitting in. This is one of those wheelinators because apparently the computer chair I had busted and screwed me up even more, and I'm going through doctor crap for that. I mean, that's why if you see me leaning, my bad leg is my left one over here. This bastard. That's the one I got to wear the brace. I've actually bought, well, I didn't buy, but got a, I'm guessing it's for like a sprained ankle, but it's got a plastic piece and a pressure, and the plastic piece has a rivet. Well, I fixed it. I bashed the rivet in so it doesn't move, and super glued and taped that so it stays steady. And that's just so I can get around the house without wearing that big ass bastard. And it kind of helps. It just keeps my foot from dragging because that's one of the first things. My bedroom, carpeted, hallway, well, wood or baked wood or whatever, little gap, like quarter inch. Yeah, my foot would drag and catch it, and I'd end up falling in the hall. But I mean, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do. Fought with disability, fought with unemployment for over a year. Unemployment kept saying, well, you still got to file weekly. Next time I call, well, you can't file because it's under fraud because somebody else used my ID. And then it's the same thing every time. I was like, well, the last person said I couldn't file. Well, you still have to file every week. Well, I can't file every week because it's on fraud. I can't work. So, how am I supposed to apply for a job that I can't do? And the only thing disability would tell me is, well, yeah, they're still looking at your case. And they even send me to their own doctor. They don't think, my back doctor, my surgeon said, I permanently take this man out of work. Oh, well, that doesn't matter because disability didn't say that. I think I still have the damn letter. It's in my records. My own back doctor. Even he's told me the sorry skin condition that doctors still won't. Here, give him some cream. Yeah, these fucking bastards. So, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Disability, they disapproved. After, calling them nonstop. You're just going to wait for us to contact you. You're just going to wait for us to contact you. They finally sent me a letter. Oh, well, we deny you because we think you can still work. I can't stand in one place for more than 5 minutes. I can't walk for more than 20 to 30 minutes without holding on to something. I can't sit in a chair like I'm doing now without taking forever to stand up straight, which is a good thing my bathroom is that far away because I don't have to stand up straight. I can stay fucking hunched over, hurting, and my foot not working. Yeah, it's I can still work. So I get the paperwork. I send the paperwork back, disputing it. Haven't heard jack shit. So I try to log on online to the site, and apparently I can't log on now because I have to have like 10, 16 digit code to log on that they'll mail to me, and it could be here within the next 30 days. Just to check on my status since nobody else is telling me anything. I mean, the only thing I've gotten out of this, I got a free phone that I don't fucking use. Ask them. They message me every other day. Why don't you update your data? And then the next text, don't forget you've got to use it at least once a month or you don't get your benefits because it's free through Medicaid. So yeah, I got the free phone that I don't fucking use. Well, I'll use it for texting. God knows for an emergency, I can't use it because, yeah, emergency. Trying to call a doctor, call the people you need to. One phone call will take up half the fucking 350 minutes. When you call somebody and get stuck on hold for an hour and a half, and they're like, oh, well, you need to call this person, then get stuck on hold for another hour and a half. Yeah, those minutes go real fucking far. The only benefit that I've gotten out of my whole situation, well, number one, I don't have to shave as much because I can't stand and do it. A couple more years, I already got the gray going. A couple more years, I might look like fucking somebody I know. Oh. And this one, unfortunately, coochie free. But so yeah, my life's gone to hell. My body's gone to hell. Broke. And starting to see the one side of the life of people that live on, like, and this is what's pissing me off is the fact that there are people out there have a hangnail and are getting hundreds of dollars. Not a problem. Here I am actually physically disabled and having all kinds of damn issues. Here, we'll give you food stamps. I don't need food. I mean, I love food, and that's the bad part. Oh man, I used to eat, order pizza, eat a whole pizza by myself. She'd order a pizza, she'd eat part of hers, I'd eat the rest of it. Now, she, I was joking around about pizza, so she ordered it. What kind of pizza you want? I don't want any kind of pizza. She ordered it. She ate one large pizza and some little jalapeno. Oh, Papa John's, those little jalapeno, but I love jalapeno. I love anything spicy. She ordered that. That night, I didn't eat anything. The next day, I ate, I got two slices of the pizza. Ate one slice, the other one sat here along with the dots because she doesn't even eat them. She ate one. I don't like them. What'd you buy them for? You didn't buy them for me because I told you I didn't want anything, but as usual, I say, don't do it. Well, he just said don't do it because he wanted me to do it. I'm being food raped. That's what's happening. Remember the old thing, no mean Jess and blah, blah, blah. That's what's happening. I say, don't do it. Well, I thought you would want. No, if I wanted it, I would have said I wanted it, but we just, oh man, we just had a blowout. Well, quite a blowout, but she bought the pizza. I ate two slices. I brought the dots in here and I ate like one or two every hour or so. Now, then that night or the next night, what do you think about Chinese? I think they're short. What? What do you think about Chinese food? Or what do you think about getting Chinese food? She finally pronounced. Oh man, you have no idea. And she finally realizes what she does. Did you put the thing in the what you call it? Huh? Oh, we've been arguing about that shit, and she's finally caught on that. Hey, you know what? She doesn't speak what she thinks. She speaks in her speak and expects me to have crystal balls and read her fucking mind. They're sensitive, but they ain't crystal. See, we're not fighting as much as her laughing at herself and bitching at herself because I just look at her. I'm like, really? What? Huh? I'll tell you about the other night. Oh, man. But that would embarrass her. Blah. And thinking about it just kind of makes me gag. You ever had that invisible wall? I think it was not Jeff Foxworthy, one of those guys. Bill Engvall talks about that invisible wall when you walk into the bathroom. Yeah, well, oh, Man, I hit it. And I went to the bathroom and I had to clean a lot of stuff, change a lot of stuff. Oh, and I'm not a squeamish kind of person. I mean, hell, she was puking her guts out, which I knew she was going to do. Because not only did she go for pizza, then she decided she wanted to order Chinese the next night. She makes me write out the list. I get 6-inch steak sub and a small order of onion rings. And let's just say with that and everything else she ordered, ended up being $40. Not counting tip, of course, delivery in a freaking thunderstorm. Yeah, she loves doing that shit. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. Mm. But, okay, yeah, I'm gonna start cutting this short. So let's see. Left Indiana, came back to Virginia. Uh, fourth back surgery, spine screwed, nerve damage in leg, doesn't work. Oh, so I spend most of my time in this room. I used to have my computer chair, the one that I bought when I moved to Indiana. Furniture, nice. Rotate. I mean, like lean back if you set it to lean back, which I never did. You know, I had in here, which was great because I got the bed here, I got the dresser, which I don't have a desk. This is sitting on my dresser. Got my cigarette rolling station. I got my printer, dresser. I got a bookshelf over there with all my mom's stuff. Um, got a mini fridge over here. A little cabinet with all my bathroom stuff because I don't keep any of my bathroom stuff other than my toothbrush. All my bathroom stuff stays in here because there's no place in there to put it. Oh, did I mention that she's a hoarder and there's no place to put anything? Yeah. Um, and there's my closet. I mean, if you see what you see is what you got. So, and I'm still here taking care of her, whether she believes it or not. I mean, hell, she fell on the floor. It took 2.5 days for anybody to find her, which isn't surprising considering she never answers the damn phone, which I don't blame her. This phone rings non-stop every day, Monday through Saturday. Well, it used to be Monday through Saturday. They started doing it on Sundays now too. Every like 15, 20 minutes, the phone rings. And it's somebody offering you something from fucking Medicaid. Medicaid plan, Medicaid plan, Medicaid plan, and yeah, Medicaid plan. We're here to offer you this on your Medicaid plan. Every time, different number, different state, unknown name. This, they've called from local company names. I mean, I mean, some a crane company, W.O. Grub, down the street. W.O. Grub. Hello, we are trying to help you with your Medicaid non stop. And when it's not that, it's the automated, and you can hear it's like a blonde chick. Hello, how are you doing today? And it's a freaking robot fucking thing on you. And other times it's just one ring, ring. That's just the warning. There's 12 more rings coming every day. And now they started doing it on Sundays too. I mean, did something happen? Did Biden pass a law? I don't know. I don't pay attention to politics anymore. I don't pay, no. I probably should, but at this point, I can't concentrate. I lose track of day and time because I can't even sleep at night anymore. I lay down, I toss and I turn. The sun comes up, I finally pass out. When you're not up and moving and doing shit, the most exercise I get, other than doing our weekly, hopefully it's once a week, store run, sitting here rolling cigarettes or walking to the mailbox. Am I going to exercise? Where? How? Trust me, there's more room in this room than anywhere else. And with the animals, no. Mm-mm. I'm going to do a push up. I'll walk barefoot. Just saying. And then to make things worse, she had some medical issues and ended up going to, which ain't just a bitch. Somebody that needs medical help can't get it. They end up, I mean, fucking her up in the hospital, then putting her on dialysis, and she didn't even need to be on dialysis. Only that one place is, oh, well, our standards are high. So basically, any living, breathing person needs a port in their chest and needs to come pay you to. So she quit going to dialysis, which is great because I got so freaking tired of setting up all the trips back and forth. And yeah, I'm like, I'm the disabled in-home nurse. And I'm basically here just to make sure when she falls, somebody's here to know that she falls and get help. And so I would say when I first got here, I could have helped her, but I don't even think I could then. 'Cause when I had my third back surgery, I was in the fucking meth house. I had other people, which I am grateful for. And dude, his name literally, Ray, he's got this last name that is just one of those, you made that up, right? It's like Ray Macho Man or Ray Superman or Ray something. He was my Superman, dude. On my third surgery, he drove me there. He sat there for 3 hours of the surgery. He drove me back, helped me up to my room. He was awesome. And his family were friends of mine in Indiana. I remember them. I remember especially his sister. Hortensia. Oh, yeah, yeah, they were Hispanic. Hortensia, her husband, um, then her nephew showed up, or somebody. Terrible names, but Keith. Oh yeah, her. I'm sorry, I didn't say his name. Her husband, Keith. Me and him went through orientation together at Tyson, and we worked together at Tyson, and then he pussied out and became a Lyft driver. He made more money. Well, apparently he sucked at it because I think he wrecked once or twice. Some shit. Yeah, I miss them fuckers. I miss my job. I loved it there. I mean, loved. I worked at a company here, just I mean, literally not even 2 minutes down the street driving. Worked there for 12 years. I loved the work. It was hot. I hated it. The 3 years I spent working at Tyson, I loved. I mean, it was nice. It was cold, stacking boxes. People were nice. Let me rephrase that. Working at the Tyson in Indiana. And working at the Tyson here in Virginia, and I transferred, so I keep my benefits and everything, right? Didn't realize I was taking a $5 an hour pay cut, and the fact that they were working 6 days a week and getting hazard pay because of all that stupid corona shit that started. Move here, they're working $5 an hour pay cut, working 4 days a week. My supervisor, every time she walks by, is grabbing me by the crotch. And then I didn't have to worry about that long because she gets killed by her boyfriend. Not joking or exaggerating. Welcome back to Virginia. Everybody, she was such a nice woman. She walked around grabbing every man in the company by the dick. I mean, literally, where anytime she walked by, guys, I mean, most guys, yeah, hey, at first, hey, go ahead. Well, but it gets to a point where you're like, just, would you stop? Just so guys would turn away, walk away, and that's the one handing out paychecks to everybody. So get a paycheck, get your dick grabbed. That's the rules. At Tyson in Virginia. Well, not anymore because she's dead. Can't imagine why her boyfriend killed her. She was such a sweet woman. That's why I hate this. I've always hated this damn state. So basically, I'm stuck here. I broke. Oh, speaking of the other thing that happened, I had my fourth back surgery. They fucked up that leg. My computer chair that I was talking about earlier took a shit on me. I went to sit down one day, and all of a sudden, because like I said, I never lean back in it. I prefer, I always preferred staying like upright. I went to sit down, all of a sudden, it dropped because I'm 6'5", I always have it cranked up. It drops and throws me backwards. So I end up falling back on my ass, literally. Ass bone. My head hit the cabinet, but my head didn't bother me that much, but my ass kept hurting and hurting. But then it spread from my ass and started going down my leg. I'm like, what the hell? And of course, like I said, not the bad leg, not the one with the limp foot. No, the good one. So, and then it started going down my leg as just I couldn't get comfortable. And I'm like, oh shit, I felt this before with my first surgery. That's why I went and had my first surgery. So I go to the doctor. The doctor gives me x-rays. Well, we can't see anything on the x-rays. You might need to have an MRI. I'm like, okay. They send me home. What about the MRI? No, nobody's going to. Oh, they did schedule me to give me a phone number. Oh, they supposedly were scheduling me for pain management because of my back. Because of, yeah, I live in constant pain with my back. I got the fucked up leg. So they scheduled me for pain management. Or they said, well, somebody will be calling you. Okay. Never got a call from pain management. So I call the doctor back. I'm like, what's going on with pain management? I'm like, oh, well, according to our records, they tried to call you numerous times. We see like 6 times they tried contacting you. Who did they try to contact? Because it won't me. Well, according to this, they tried contacting you like 6 times and you never responded, so they canceled your appointment. What appointment? I've never had an appointment. Y'all never scheduled them. Give me their number. I get their number. I call them. Tell them who I was scheduled to see and whatever. Oh, yeah, we see where we did try to call you. What number did you try to call? Well, we called this number once, which is the house phone, which I tell everybody not to call because nobody answers it. And then we tried calling this number once, which was my cell phone, which I said, no, you didn't. Because nobody calls my cell phone. I mean, literally, nobody calls my cell phone except for that one in there. And I said, well, if y'all tried to call, wouldn't you leave a message? I mean, something? Oh, well, I don't know. Well, I need the damn appointment. Okay. So they scheduled me an appointment. 2 months away. 2 months away. Hospital says I need an MRI. Doctor says I need an MRI. Schedules me for an. Why the doctor couldn't do it, I don't know. I mean, normally your doctor schedules is kind of shit, right? No, apparently they just go, no, you need this. See ya. It seems like ever since this whole fucking COVID bullshit, and yes, I call it bullshit. Oh, COVID was so horrible. No, it wasn't. Do you know what changed for me during COVID? When I go to the doctor, I have to wear a mask. That's it. Nothing else ever changed. Nothing. And this is what another reason. You know why? I don't give a shit to hear about how bad and horrible COVID was. I worked in a plant, 2,000 employees. Now, when this COVID thing first started, there were what, 12, I can't remember, it was either 12 or 14 employees that were out sick with COVID. All right, out of 2,000, 12, 14. So they test everybody in the plant out of 2,000 people. 900 of them had it. Did they know? Did anybody know? Did they feel anything? Was anything wrong with them? No. So, test out of 2,000 people, 900 test positive, 12 or 14 show symptoms. Oh man, that's a deadly fucking virus right there. Hell, that's actually less than the flu. So kiss my dick. I'm sorry. I don't give a damn what the goddamn TV says, what the radio says, what anybody trying to milk it. I mean, just like us guys, we got to call. I got the sniffles, baby. Can you bring me some bullshit? And then there's those people that, shit, I got and get money out of it. I know a couple of those. Oh, I'm self quarantining. I'm going to get paid while I sit home and do nothing. I mean, it's bullshit. So anybody that freaks out about COVID and face masks, fuck you. It's fucking ridiculous. Just like going to the dentist. Go to the dentist and they say, you got to wear a face mask. You're what? How stupid. Stay 6 feet away from people. I try to do that on a daily basis. That had nothing to do with fucking COVID. It's just the fact I don't like fucking people. Well, I like fucking people. It's not like I like fucking sheep or something. But, ugh. So yeah, COVID. I hate to say it. I don't give a shit who says what is bullshit. Live through it, do it. This one was in the hospital. Okay, this is oh, I forgot she was in there for a month. Man, it was so quiet around here. Wish I could have been here because I had to drive to the fucking hospital and all stuff. I, hell, I forgot what the fuck she was in there for. Well, she was in there for a month. They wouldn't let her out of the bed. I mean, physics would not let her get out of it, not to use the bathroom, nothing. They left her laying in her own shit and piss for hours at a time. But this is a hospital. They're the ones that said, "Oh, well, now you've got this issue, and you've got to have this port put in. You got to do dialysis." And while she was there, oh, she's in a room by herself. She's got COVID. So then she's quarantined. She's laying in a room by herself already. How the fuck did she catch COVID? Hmm. It's fucking ridiculous. Her family came to see her. Nope, not allowed. Anybody that went in had to put on one of these little plastic smocks like they use at Tyson, Virginia. Put on one of these plastic smocks and a face mask, and hair is pretty much being like a Tyson every day. Uh, all I gotta say is, number one, fucking stupid. I mean, the whole COVID bullshit. And as far as Tyson goes, everybody thinks Tyson Foods is just chicken. No, Tyson is chicken, pork, beef. Number two, pork, Tyson, yes. Chicken, Tyson, no. Trust me, don't fucking do it. At least if it comes out of the Virginia plant, because God knows there's hundreds and thousands of plants. Oh, don't eat any chicken that comes out of the Virginia plant. Trust me. What's that green stuff? Fuck it. Why is the buzzer going off? Send it to again. Buzzer went off again. Send it to again. Buzzer went off again. Fuck it. Just let it go. Something wrong with the buzzer. Not exaggerating. That is the nastiest. Oh, in the cafeteria, chicken wings. Every time. No, there's no like swipe card or anything like that. Most of the time, because I work at the end of the line, I was stacking boxes. By the time I got there, most of the food was gone. You just get the scraps that were left over. And guess what? Chicken wings. Everything. Chicken, chicken, chicken wings, chicken wings, chicken wings. So they fed you the scraps that they couldn't sell. A nasty fucking plant, and never. Ooh. Supposedly union run. Can't get into. I even tried. Left messages. Tried to get in touch with the union. Never contacted me back. Welcome to Virginia, where it's, it's like whose line anyway. Welcome to Virginia, where the rules are made up and what happens to you doesn't fucking matter. Which is apparently obvious. So here I am, getting ready to lay down because I can't sit in this chair much longer. God, it knows it hurts like a son of a bitch. Um, yeah, that's pretty much just the update. Got a beard. I did shave my head for a while. I mean, I went bald. It was by accident. The freaking clip fell off my razor while I was trimming. So yeah, I went completely bald. Good, just my little goatee and everything. Hell, at this point, I'd love to go back down just to goatee. And people don't tell you when you got a beard, when you turn your head, especially if it touches your skin, you turn your head, it feels like something's crawling on you. What is that? Oh, it's my fucking beard. Damn. And I just found out last night there may have been alcohol involved, but I can actually get a little hair tie on my beard now. Can't quite do it on my head yet, but I can get a hair tie on my beard. All right, well, I gotta get off here. Cheers, motherfuckers. I was hoping to hear from. Well, I heard from DJ. Good to hear from you, brother. And I heard from Stephanie K. Good to hear from you. I'm not exactly sure if I know or remember you, but cheers to both of you. And I'll see if I can log on to this account again. And part of me is thinking this might not be the right account. But, all right, guys. Thanks a lot for not being here, greedy bastards. Where my heart and soul out? Oh, sorry. Maybe next time. Later, fuck chops.